I thought this was a very good job done by a reporter today to point out very gently Trump's hypocrisy with what he used to think about invading a Middle Eastern country with dodgy evidence to what he thinks and does now.
20 years ago, you were skeptical of a Republican administration that attacked a Middle East country on the idea of questionable intelligence of weapons of mass destruction. How is this moment different with Iran?
Well, there were no weapons of mass destruction. I never thought there were.
Yeah,
that's not the question, moron.
The same.
But that's not the question either. The question is alleged weapons of mass destruction back then, alleged weapons of potential mass destruction now. How is this any different? Answer the fucking question.
And that was somewhat pre-nuclear. You know, there was a nuclear age, but nothing.
Did you not know that, Chewie? And like in the early 2000s, there was no nukes. I didn't realize that, but apparently Trump says it was pre-nuclear.
Like it is today. And it looked like I'm right about the material that they've gathered already. It's a tremendous amount of material. And I think within a matter of weeks, or certainly within a matter of months, they're going to be able to have a nuclear weapon. We can't let that happen. I was very much opposed to Iraq. I said it loud and clear, but I was a civilian, but I guess I got a lot of publicity.
You're
but
still
I was
a
very
civilian.
much opposed to the Iraq war. And I actually did say, don't go in, don't go in, don't go in. But I said, if you're going to go in, keep the oil. But they didn't do that.
What intelligence do you have that Iran is building a nuclear weapon? Your intelligence community has said they have no evidence that they are at this point.
Well, then my intelligence community is wrong.
I saw a clip on Brian Tyler Cohen today, not to just replay Brian Tyler Cohen, but if I can scroll through the right bit, I'm pretty sure, had a graphic that said he just said that they were wrong, yeah? That said the CIA, the Army, the Navy, and of course his intelligence all said that there's no nukes. So it's not just him talking about Tulsi Gabbard. Is that right? Is it Tulsi Gabbard that's the head of the intelligence? It's not him just saying she's wrong. It's him saying that, I can't see where it is. It's him saying that Army, Navy, CIA, they're all wrong.
All in agreement.
Wrong. Yeah.
You mentioned Tulsi Gabbard.
Mm-hmm.
I was reminded of this the other day. When she was campaigning against Hillary or Kamala or whoever, when they were all saying that the Democrats were going to invade Iran, Tulsi Gabbard's web store, her campaign web store, had a T-shirt that was branded "No War in Iran." You'll be surprised to hear that link is now dead, and that product
It's also funny
available.
when you talk about things not aging well. They normally take more than 24 hours to not age well, but 24 hours and things not aging well is something, isn't it? Let me just play a bit of this. This is actually from Brian Tyler Cohen's show, but I had this clip as well elsewhere, but I can't seem to locate it, so we'll just go from here. This is 2016 debates about should George W. Bush have gone into Iraq, on the understanding that there was weapons of mass destruction to a country who had committed no crimes against America. Remember, Iraq didn't have anything to do with 9/11 at all. So, parallels are slightly more than ironic here.
Obviously, the war in Iraq was a big, fat mistake, all right? Now, you can take it any way you want, and it took Jeb Bush, if you remember at the beginning of his announcement, when he announced for president, took him 5 days. He went back. It was a mistake. It wasn't a mistake. Took him 5 days before his people told him what to say. And he
is talking about his brother. So, I jest, obviously.
Ultimately said it was a mistake. The war in Iraq, we spent $2 trillion, thousands of lives. We don't even have it. Iran is taking over Iraq with the second largest oil reserves in the world. Obviously, it was a mistake. So George Bush made a mistake. We can make mistakes, but that one was a beauty. We should have never been in Iraq. We have destabilized the Middle East.
But so you still think he should be impeached?
I think it's my turn, isn't it?
You do whatever you want. You call it whatever you want. I want to tell you, they lied.
Okay.
They said there were weapons of mass destruction. There were none, and they knew there were none. There were no weapons of mass destruction.
All right.
But there you go. So, slightly more than ironic, the parallels they're drawing.